Here's people. I am 30, and this is Return of Caesar. Now Imperator Caesar, of the Byzantine Empire itself, or the Eastern Roman Empire, or the Roman Empire, or the Empire of the Greeks, if you call the people of the West, or Charlemagne, as well as the Pope. There was a lot of real politics back then, and those politics involved not calling the Byzantines the Romans themselves, but we know in our hearts that this is the empire of the Romans, the Hellenic Romans, not the Orthodox Greeks, although they might just be a minor character in this big empire build, because we should not forget about the Greeks, and they should be our humble servants, but we all know that this is a Roman Hellenic Empire. And that's what we're striving for. And we finally managed to become the emperor in the last episode. Finally. And there weren't an episode last day when you're watching this. And I apologize for that. I had some things to do. But hopefully I can make up for that with this upload. I hope. I'm gonna try and solve the vassal limit the first thing I do. I don't want to be above my vassal limit, because that's generally a very bad thing. Generally not something that I want. Generally not something that I need. So yeah, we have a vassal limit of 60. We have a lot of guys who really does hate us. Yes, they do. And, well, as a lot of the comments said, this will be very interesting to see what happens. But as we can see, there's a lot of guys who actually does like us. The people that we already had before, I think, mainly. We have a lot of big dudes who do not particularly enjoy our presence. And that's of course something that we need to do something about. I guess I want to make just like one more duchy or something. I'm going to make a duchy here in... probably in Ravenna. I think that's the... I'm going to create the Duchy of Ravenna. I'm going to give it to the person in Ravenna, the High Vestal. She's going to be... I wonder what you would call it when she's the Duke of Romagna. She's the Pontifex. That's interesting. And why did you stay independent? Because you have two counties. That's interesting. That's incredibly interesting. Yes, I can do that. That's okay. Oh, I lost my Chancellor. That's actually a good thing, because he was the guy that had a favor on me. That's good. I like that. This guy is really good. This is my friend. This guy doesn't particularly like us, so having him is a good thing, because that's going to make him like us a bit more. You're going to focus on the domestic affairs. I think that's the main thing to do. And what comes now, I think, is trying to make everyone as Hellenic as possible, as Roman as possible as well. That's not going to happen, but I could try, you know? I'm gonna make this one into that thing. I want to keep my spy mouse to someone who actually enjoys my presence, because that's generally a good thing to do. We're gonna have some factions happening, and those factions will probably be kind of strong, because I do have a lot of guys. We have a king like this guy, but of course I do have my allies, and those allies are huge. I think I am below my concubine limit. Yes, I am. I'm gonna sort by infertile. Oh. I don't think that's a particularly good thing. It doesn't really matter. There's a lot of people who doesn't particularly like me. I'm not gonna care. It's not that important, you know. But what is important is for you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already, so you do not miss out on any future uploads in this campaign, as well as my other ones. And talking about new campaigns, I have been thinking, and when I think, it's generally a bad thing, but I have been thinking, it's now up for me to lead the vast empire my vassal Dukes Porphyrius left behind. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and widen my stance. Oh, the things that I will accomplish. Long live the Imperator. I have been thinking. I currently own Total War Rome Rome Total War Remastered, because I got it today when the game came out. It's going to be yesterday when you watch this. And I've been wanting to play this game because I love Rome Total War, the original game. And right now I have my Rome Total War 2 campaign on kind of a hiatus. I'm not playing it. I didn't particularly enjoy it. To be honest with you, that's mainly the reason why I'm not playing it. So I have been thinking about actually putting that on an undisclosed hiatus. I don't know for how long. And maybe on the weekends try and play Rome Total War Remastered. And it's not going to be an entirely blind campaign. I have probably thousands of hours in the old game. I don't know how much really they have changed in the new game because I had tried to stay away from watching the game itself. I've seen the graphics. I don't know if they've changed anything with the gameplay. So it might be a bit blind, but it's not entirely blind because I know how to play the game itself, although it has been years. But I feel still that I will be able to play the game. You can get this woman back, actually. I'm not going to take her as my concubine. So if you would like to watch that, actually, please tell me down in the comments. I might even record that today. I don't know, because I'm going away over the weekend, so I will not be able to record this weekend. But I might just get one video up on Saturday or Sunday, depending on. I would like to, at least. And if you would like to watch that, please tell me down in the comments. I do appreciate it. Because Rome Total War is probably... I think I mentioned this before, it's one of my all-time favorite games. I love it so much. Aren't you like married or something? You're not. Ooh, your brother and sister. That's why it's weird. Oh. I'm going to cover this up. That's a really bad thing, you know. Man. I think I just made Tunis into Hellenic. Yes, I did. What I want to do, I'm gonna let this thing be. I want to convert Constantinople, you know. It's not going to happen today. Because I first and foremost need to actually convert the culture here in Constantinople. At least try to. Which I will do when this thing is done. That's not important. I'm going to go for Constantinople. It's going to happen in 4 years. Then I'm going to try and change the religion as well. Try and make Constantinople into a Roman thing. What I might have an issue with is actually that if we look at Catholicism, thankfully, Constantinople is actually not a holy site for the Catholics. It's an holy site for the Orthodox people. But if I were to take Rome, which I will do, I want to take down Rome. I want to do it kind of soon. And I want to make Rome my actual capital, not Constantinople. Because I had Constantinople as my capital in my Byzantine campaign, which was the first one I did in this game. I'm not going to do any of those two things. They're terrible. I'm the Imperator. I can do this. My sister is dead. Investment in Cagliari. It's a risk worth taking. I don't particularly care, actually. So I can do it. Oh, by the way, how does the factions look? That doesn't actually look too bad. Why is no one revolting against me? It's not like I'm complaining really per se, but why is no one trying to kill me? That's weird. And we made a new witch. That's good. I want to keep on making witches in the family, because that's generally a good thing to do. Have I already made my brother into one? I think I have. I can seduce my brother. Is he gay? Yes, he is. That's why it's possible to do it. And you and your wife is not really making kids. Your wife, by the way, is terrible, and she's also gay. Or lesbian. That's probably why she's looking so glum. As is he. They're not particularly happy with their lives, you know. He's disinherited, he's a witch, he's gay. Back in the time era when gay wasn't really accepted. Although I think we actually allow it. Yes, we do. So it's okay for being a Roman and gay. Hopefully he knows that. But none of him or his wife looks particularly happy about their lives. So who knows? Okay, what do we need to restore the Roman Empire? First and foremost, we need Rome, or Latium. We need Venice as well. Genoa, Apulia, which is this place. We also need Palestine Sabahid, which is also in this direction, I think. No, it's actually here. It's Alexandria, basically. And I also need Tunis and Croatia. Okay, there's some things to take there. Someone is sieging Bulgaria down. Oh, that's only for a county, but that's good. I like it. And my vassal is actually winning this because he has a lot of very strong allies. You keep on doing that, mate. That's great. I love it. Great. Yeah, we want to take down the papacy. But first and foremost, as someone said, I need to stabilize the realm. That's the main thing now. I need to stabilize. Your concubines are blaspheming our marriage. It's probably because you're not my actual fate. I see. If you were Roman, you would accept it, you know? She's dead. I want to replace her with someone good. Which could be my son. It will be my son, I think. Or I could make a vassal into it. Try and make them like me a bit more. He's really old. I can take this guy. I think that's okay. Yes, I think so. That's okay. But I do want to, actually, when I'm thinking about it. How long will it take if I want to fabricate claims on Bryces? Only 2 years. Because they are a different fate and she's my friend. So I want Bryces and I want Callipolis. I want to take those things. And I want Latium. Are you serious? How did you get a hook on me? You do not. You have the contract. I'm gonna change this. There we go. And then I want to kill you. Which is not going to happen. I can bribe people to kill you. I saunter between the market stalls at Constantinople, a heavy pouch tugging at my belt. How do I make this coin work for me? I have a lot of coin, by the way. As I admire the wares of a local jeweler, exquisite filigree, a sound investment, my friend Barrow Martinus suddenly appears at my side. A word of advice, my friend. Have a look at the sculpture stall over there. Their wares might be simple, but their potential is great. Which gives money to piety and holding taxes. Holding taxes is good. That's only prestige. I'm gonna miss in that thing. That's good. Byzantium. That's good. I like it. Yeah, I'm trying to kill you. I don't want to have this guy as my marshal. He's not particularly good. As we can see, he's actually really bad. I'm gonna put her on support schemes. I don't think we can do this. We can't. So I'm not going to. And I need to bribe some people. This might actually not happen, you know. There's not particularly that many people to make join this scheme. Okay, it seems like the faction has finally arrived. Yes, it has. That's Egyptian Orthodox Populist. That's not a lot of counties, but they're seeing their opportunity to join. And you know what? I think I might actually let this fire. Because if I do, I can revoke their holdings and I can give it to Romans instead. And that's a fantastic thing to do. You know? I like it. I think I'm gonna let this fire off. I have no issue with that firing off, as long as it doesn't become too strong. But I have a lot of money. And we can always hire mercenaries. Yes, we can. My court position became a bit better. That's good. I like it. He first now became level 1. That's a bit interesting. We have 60 living members. That's good. It's actually increasing. Great. And she already became a physician. And I gain a perk. Oh, that's great. Holding taxes. It's gonna make me rich. I am rich as a... I don't know what I am rich as, but I am rich. I'm really rich. It's becoming a bit stronger. I think I'm still going to let this happen. I feel like we can deal with it. Yes, I think we can. I do have my allies, of course, which you should not forget about me having those very strong allies. And I think I will keep them for a while as well. As well. That's a bit bad. He's beautiful and he's a genius. Your brother is also beautiful and a genius. And he's also exactly what I want. I'm gonna name him the same as your brother is. But then I'm actually gonna make sure, not you, this guy. I'm gonna put him as a special interest so I can remember to kill him. Because I don't want to have... And the second person, I don't want to disinherit anyone. I don't want to have to disinherit anyone. That's great. I love having good money, you know. He's a genius. That's great. If you wonder why I paused before I said he's a genius, I had to actually look around my microphone to see that part of my screen. I don't want this thing. This can actually go really badly, you know. It's only 2 months away. If I can do this just for a while and increase my odds, just to not get caught, you know. I really do not want to get caught. Because being known as a murderer is generally not a good thing. I gotta give away Padua. I don't want this. I'm gonna give this to someone not of my dynasty, not currently a ruler, my religion, my culture. And I'm gonna give it to someone who I feel like is good enough. This guy with my own name. Okay, that's a bit weird. I don't really know why that is. Okay. I feel like I should be able to. Oh, right. I have recent title selected. That's why. I'm gonna take this guy and I'm gonna... There we go. I didn't get it. Like, why didn't this work? And I just looked at it and nothing happened. Okay, I lost another sister because she's fat. And that's why you work out, guys. You don't stay fat in this game. Because that's generally not a good idea. We have another son in the family. That's good. Okay, this might turn out really bad and I could potentially get caught. I hope you're not afraid of snakes, man. Oh, I didn't get caught and he's actually dead. That's great. And now I can give this to you. Good. What I want to actually see then, I want to watch my vassals and I want to make sure. Oh, I can pass this. I want to. That's going to make them a bit unhappy, but I think I want this. It's a really bad thing to do right now because it's going to piss people off. But I need high crown authority. I want to look at the contracts to see that no one has like that person that they can force himself until like all my council. Because obviously we have a lot of people who had these kind of contracts. That's a really weird contract, by the way. I'm gonna take this away and I'm going to... Oh, we cannot do that. I see. Nothing special. He only has low feudal taxes. Gonna take a little while this. I want to look at the big ones. Mainly, she has a war. Man, our emperor really failed when it came to contracts. Like, look at all of those. This is going to piss him off. That's a bit stupid. Nothing special. Nothing. And here we go. He has council rights guaranteed. I'm gonna change that so he cannot force himself into my... Why do you love me so much? Oh, he already belonged to my kingdom. That's why. I don't want people on my... Why do you love me so much, by the way? Oh, I bribed him. That makes sense. I don't want those bad people forcing themselves on my council, because that's generally a bad thing for us. I'm not gonna bother about the rest of them. Okay, how strong is this? It's only 126%. I can deal with that. That's easy. He's just going close to Anatolia and kill his army. That's easy. I've done that before. If you ever watch my Byzantine campaign, as well as my Holy Roman Restoration one, I can deal with big uprisings, trust me. I can deal with them. I have done it before many times. It's generally not as difficult as people would like to believe. It's generally actually kind of easy. He's Herculean. You're not married to anyone anymore. You are... I feel like you're my family. Yeah, he's really good. He's the person I'm gonna play as eventually. I don't wanna marry him off just anyone. Marry this Russian dude in 6 years. I think that's okay. And as always, Sweden is overpowered. Like, this is always the thing. And they start this staying as the family which they started off with, which is not really that realistic as well when you look at Swedish history. And also look at this island branching out. Iceland. It's a bit interesting. I was Ireland or all about basically taking control over Great Britain, not the English. Oh, be careful. Don't kill me. I am 70 years old. I might very much die soon. No! Who is this person? Why is he dead? As I strolled through the gardens, I noticed my great-grandson, Caecalis, sitting on a rock by the carp pond. Leaning down over the edge, he trails his fingers through the water. A shadow stirs beneath the surface. Step back from... No! Almost like a Darth Vader noder. That... See, he got... Did he just got killed by a carp? Did it eat him? I feel like I want to know more, like what just happened. I want to invite champions. I don't have particularly good ones, I feel like. I'm gonna look at them. How good are they? Okay, these are actually kind of decent. Probably because I'm the emperor. I think that's the reason why, but you can always invite new ones. I want good ones. And I have the prestige, it's okay. We have... That's not particularly what I wanted right now, to be honest. A champion has arrived. Is he any good? He has high prowess, I guess, but he doesn't have any traits or anything. So he can stay out. He can stay. And I'm not going to hire him. Okay, so I want to take the rest of Bulgaria. I want to take this. I'm going to do this as well. What I really want to do, I want to kill you. But I particularly want... I'm not going to do this. I'm going to just take this one single county. Seize the York county is probably the preferable thing. That makes him my vassal though. If I do this, I gain the title. I think that's preferable. I'm gonna take its Lecce. However you actually pronounce that, I don't know. And I want a new man-at-arms as well. I'm going to go for some armored footmen, the expensive ones, because I can actually afford it. Or at least now I can afford it because my income is insane. Thank you. And we gained a learning perk. What I want is... not that one. Wash your hands is a good thing. Restraint is not particularly important now. And I think we can embrace it because I am a reveler. So I think it might be wash your hands or plant cultivation. Faithful could be a good thing, but it's not that important. So I'm gonna take wash your hands, just trying to keep myself not being sick. Man, I'm making a lot of money. That's 15k troops a race, and I'm still making money. That's awesome. You know, I love it. I love being rich. I don't particularly like uprisings happening, and I should have remembered that before I went out to war, but I think we might just finish this kind of quickly. Hopefully. I hope, I wish. This might actually turn out really badly when I think about it. If that uprising managed to finish before we're done with this, managed to happen before we're done with this, it might actually be really bad. And that's okay. You're not particularly important. Siege this down. Is there like any siege leaders anywhere? It seems like everyone is doing something. Yes, they are. The dilemma. You are my sister as well. I'm gonna do that thing to not gain stress. And my friends went away. And I'm a legendary reveler now. I'm gonna host a grand rite as well to get the free... Oh, was he any good? Not particularly. He's the best one, and he's the person I didn't particularly like. This guy is a reckless man. He's not particularly good. Neither is this guy. He's a desert warrior, though. I'm going to do the thing that is the most possible, so this one. And I gain an intrigue perk. Looking after me. No, that's good. I like it. My friend Lucius is dead. He was actually one of my vassals. That's a bit sad. I want to go for something like... Not those ones. Dread is not a bad thing, because that can keep people terrified. But what I want is actually hostile scheme success chance. It's actually a really good thing. If I want to keep on killing people that are part of like these kind of uprisings, because this one is going to be nasty. That's a big one. That's a big uprising, guys. And I know that we're going to be able to deal with it. I feel confident. Although I actually sieged down the wrong place, as we can see, because I'm a bit stupid. Not the first time. I'm gonna let it slide. Can I do something with that? Could try and demand this will not happen. Because how long will this take? Because I failed. 2 months. This thing might just happen. Oh, thank you. But I have my allies. I feel confident. I feel really confident, actually. This is going to happen exactly the way I want them to. You are sleeping with someone that is not your husband. That's a bit nasty. You know? You shouldn't do those things. They're not good for you. Constance. He's also really good. Someone's trying to kill my courtier. No. That's not particularly a lot of things that I will lose, but that is the big thing. Ooh. That's actually huge. Look at that. Man. Ugh. I'm gonna look how strong they are. Oh, they're really strong. Okay, I might have underestimated them a bit. But I do have my allies, which I can call into war. In the important one. This is actually a defensive war, so they will absolutely join. And they will actually join for free, as we can see. This one will cost a lot, but this is a defensive one that will accept for free and help me out. I'm gonna go for... I can go for her. She's a siege leader, though. Oh, that's awesome. I would love her to be able to use her to my advantage, you know? So we have this populist uprising dudes as well as all of these vassals at the same time. That is hilarious. I think the Antioch people, or the Anatolia people are the strongest one of this uprising. I'm gonna focus on finishing this thing first, though. Oh, thank you. And thank you. And we won that siege. It wasn't enough to win the war, though. That's a bit bad. So how do I win this? I want to go and... I feel like I lost a lot of troops. I think I used to have 15k. Oh, probably because this uprising thing happened. Who? How is this possible? She's allied to... Oh, the Bulgarian thing. You will join the Bulgarian thing. That's okay. I don't particularly care, you know? That's okay. Is he any good? He is terrible. He's really bad. Okay, so this will happen in a few days. You guys, focus on those people. That's the important thing now. And you finish this siege, I can finish this war. Thank you. I'm gonna force demands. I am not going to keep this myself because I cannot keep it. Or yes, I can. Now I can. I'm gonna keep it for now just because I can. Gives me, I think, a little bit more money and levy as well. I'm not going to do those things. What I really want to do, I want to re-raise my levy. Yes, I do. So I can get my supply back. I also want to raise them in an area where I can go and kill the smaller pieces of army and try and take the smaller guys out of the war. I really only need 30%, so I can just get a rightful imprisonment on them, or I could enforce demands and I will imprison everyone. One of those things is what we will do, I think. There's a lot of smaller guys here. Where shall we go first? I can, as I said, we can also kind of easily raise... is there anyone on this in this area where I can actually raise my own troops? Not really. Because no one really likes me, as we can see. Which is a bit sad. That's actually really sad. This guy is on my side. I love you. Opsicon, you're a good guy. I love you. Just so you know, you're an amazing guy. for being on your emperor's side, as you know. That's a good... Oh, this is not a good guy. This is a bad guy. This is a stupid emperor, by the way. That's a really stupid emperor. You should fall back. Do I have an organizer? I always feel like, they shouldn't be able to catch up to me. Of course they will be able to catch up to you, idiot. Man, that's not the first time either. I've done that so many times before. They had that exact same thing so many times. When I raise my troops too close to my opponents and they just go in to kill me. It's just such a stupid thing. You're raising troops. What I will need to do is that I will probably need to raise some mercenaries. But that's going to be something for the next episode, guys. I'm going to take a break here. Make sure to like this video. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. As I mentioned several times, you do not miss out on any future content in this campaign. And also make sure to think about what I said about the Rome Total War Remastered thing. Because I think that's going to be a bit fun. At least on my part, I'm going to enjoy it. Hopefully you will too. You're actually kind of busy. Are you busy? You are not busy. That's good. But thanks for watching this, guys. See you soon. Take care.